Good morning, family. Come spend the day with me at work at the lock shop. We have a lot going on today. I'm walking in, turning on all my lights because I need my lights for every single client. I just want to thank everybody who has supported me and my products. They have been selling out like crazy. There was a massive snowstorm in St. Louis, so I'm a little short on products right now, but it is okay. My sister is back at work with me today to finish up her side of the sister lock establishment that we had yesterday. I typically try to get my side done in a day because my retie client schedule is so thick. It just doesn't allow me the time to come back to it the next day. But first up, it is about 6:30 in the morning and my first client is here. We are going to be retightening her new grow. She was a transfer client. Her Loctician moved to Dallas and recommended that she comes to me, so I'm so honored for the referral. And she has been with me for about 6 months now. Her hair is very thick. Now, she never braided and banded. You guys know how big I am on braiding and banding, but she was never informed on how to properly braid and band her hair, and she is walking into year 3, so her locks are a little more swelled than they should be, but it's okay. Her hair is also very thick, but her hair turns out beautiful every single time. Look at her hair, so thick and luscious. I just love it so much. Sometimes I wish my hair was this thick, but my sister's trying to tell me that it is, but I don't see it. But you know, we always want what we do not have, but I absolutely love her hair. Her texture is more prone to slippage, so she does have quite a bit of slippage every time she comes. Moving right along to my next one. She has been locked 4 years and she started pretty long. Her hair is absolutely beautiful. Now, she went through a phase in her lock journey where she decided no longer have sealed ends. She decided that she wanted curly ends. She went ahead and combed out the ends of her hair to get them to be curly. Now, she did start with a relaxer, so some of her hair did happen to break off. Once they broke off, she went ahead and combed out the ends to make them curly. However, after she combed them out, she decided that she did not like it because her hair texture did not curl for her. It kind of swelled and puffed up, and of course, she did not like that look. So now we're working back to get her ends sealed. I'm telling her to go ahead and start back braiding and banding her hair all the way to the ends and keeping those ends sealed with a rubber band or a ponytail holder to help get them to be confined again. And eventually they will relock. It just will take time. And I know she doesn't want to hear it, but you know, sometimes when we want what we don't have, we just can't have it all. Now, moving on to my next client. She was also a transfer client and she has been with me for about 2 years. She went somewhere else to get her install, and then after the install, she found me. Her hair is very beautiful. Now, her locks started off very, very small, and when she first came to me, she definitely asked me to combine some of them to make them a little bit bigger size because she did not like the hair strand locks. And I do believe combining them was the best thing to do because of her hair texture. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up her retightening. Now that we are done with her retightening, I need to go ahead and clean off the chair. I do this before and after every single client, just because cleanliness and no one needs to get sick. Now, moving on to my next one. This is her before her retightening even starts. Look how beautiful her hair is. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. I did have a client pop in to buy some hair mist. She bought 2 bottles of spray. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative for all the love and support that you guys are showing me. Getting back to this client, she did start with long hair. She's only been locked for about 1 year and 7 months, and her hair is absolutely beautiful. She decided at her consultation that she did not want sister lock. She wanted a bigger size lock, so we went ahead and opted for micro locks, and this is the size that she chose. I believe it was a really great thing to do because she does have higher density hair, and she didn't want to have big hair once her hair all continued to swell. Now, my little son is coming in because they don't have school today because of all the snow, so my husband is bringing him in. So, oh, look, I have another client pop in to buy some oil, and she decided to give my son $5, and I'm like, please do not give him this. And she told me I cannot tell her what to do. So look at my sister over there finish up her side of the establishment. She is not a spring chicken and she cannot finish in one day. And honestly, I do understand. Moving back along to my client here, her hair is just absolutely beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and finish up this retightening. This was the final product once we were done. Still beautiful. Now I'm going to go ahead and sit down before my next client comes and go over the FAQs of Sister Locks, teaching this client who's still getting her establishment how to properly braid and band. Braiding and banding is so important for me, and it's important for every single client. It's the best way to protect your investment. Sister Locks are not cheap. The best way to protect your investment is by covering your hair and braiding and banding and using a clarifying shampoo within that first year. If you do those 2 steps along with the other steps I have listed in here, then you will have a beautiful journey. So during this time, we did go over this during the consultation, but I like to go over it again when the client is actually getting their establishment, because sometimes people forget, and I like to send them home with homework. They can have all this paperwork. I like to give them mist braids, a Sister Lock starter kit, a microfiber towel, because when drying your hair, you should not use a terry cloth towel. You should definitely use a t-shirt or a microfiber towel, and giving her a little welcome kit, welcome her into the Sister Lock community. In everything you do, education is the key. So we're just going over everything here. Moving right along to my final client of the day. She was also a transfer client, and she's been rocking with me for about 3 years. I love her hair. She has been experiencing some thinning spots, and she's been going to a dermatologist, has been taking the medication to get her hair to grow. I do have quite a bit of clients who have alopecia, male pattern baldness, thinning from, being hereditary, medication, so many things. And she's been on this medication for about a year, and her hair has gotten so much thicker to the point where we were able to add 2 or 3 new locks in her hair when she came, y'all. And I was just super excited. So we're going to go ahead and finish this retightening. This ended up being perfect timing. Once I got done with her Sister Lock retightening, my sister was done with her side of the Sister Lock establishment that we had started on yesterday. This client has started with 17 inches of long, luscious, high-density hair and ended up with 512 Sister Locks. I am so excited that she chose us to start her journey, and I look forward to watching her journey the rest of the way. Thank you guys so much for watching.